So I'm going to be teaching in Desert Sands Unified School District, and I read the big picture and was so interested to look at dropout rates versus the size of the district as a whole, because in the big picture, they taught us about community and how important it is to know these kids, know their passions, know their goals, know where they're going. And I think of anything that I've learned in this course, that is the most important information that I have learned, to treat each of these kids like our colleagues, take them under our wing, treat them with respect, treat them with dignity, greet them at the door, let them know that they are very important. So I was just curious to see how many people are in Desert Sands versus LA versus California as a whole, and look at the dropout rates and size. It was interesting what I found. Okay, so Desert Sands Unified School District is below the state average. We're sitting at 1.4, with the Riverside County total at 1.5 and statewide total at 2.4%. Okay, looks like the size of the district does matter. So this information was from 2016-17, the dropout rates. That's just what I could get. That's the soonest that they have that information available. So I was looking at the size of the district. It looks like it's been pretty steady, of course, except for when COVID hit, it went down a little bit. But so if we look at 2016-17, Desert Sands Unified is at 28,958 students. Now let's look at it next to Los Angeles Unified. Okay, so in LA, or Los Angeles Unified, I should say, the district dropout rate is 2.8%. LA County district dropout rate is 3.2%, far above the statewide total of 2.4%. So the size of the district does matter. Los Angeles Unified School District has 633,000 students, 621,000 students. Los Angeles County, where we're seeing the highest dropout rates, has 1.5 million. Statewide, we have 6.2 million. High school sizes, LA Unified versus Desert Sands Unified. I was surprised to see that the numbers are similar. Palisades Charter High School, for example, I mean, that's the highest one. I chose the highest enrollment total of 2,982 students. That's just insane to me. How can anybody get to know that many kids? It would just be like trying to learn a whole entire city. Whereas Panorama High is only 1,262 students. Southgate Senior High, 2,862 students. Now we look at Desert Sands Unified School District, and their high schools are really too large as well, if you ask me. Palm Desert High sitting at 1,986, Indio High at 2,024, and La Quinta High at 2,666. Might as well be in LA. However, our dropout rates are lower. They're still unacceptable. So from the big picture, this is one of my favorite quotes of the whole book. From an educator's point of view, nearly everything is easier in a small school. It's easier to lead a small staff, easier to coordinate activities, and most importantly, easier to know the students personally. The downside, sometimes they don't have all of the specifics, like art and music of the powerhouse or the powerhouse sports programs. But the upside is you have a community. You can include everyone. If students are not seen and heard, they will not be motivated to stay.